Hello friends, I'm Dr. Swanika Krishnan and today I'll be talking to you about the problem of indigestion. Now this is a very common problem, the problem of indigestion or gas formation. Because this problem actually relates to losing of the digestion, the regular digestion that you should be having. Whatever the food that you eat, it should be nicely digested, assimilated and digested, and so that you can get the proper nourishment, proper nutrition. But the problem is emerging when the digestion gets weak. The Agni, that is taking care of the entire process of digestion. That is what Ayurveda believes, that your stomach, abdomen, it is having the Jఠर Agni, that is the gastric fire. If it is nicely invigorated, then you won't be having the problem of indigestion. Then whatever the food you eat, that is going to digest very well, properly. But the problem is emerging. Sometimes we come up across these kind of signs and symptoms, like lot of burping could be there, and loss of hunger is there. You're not having a nice appetite when you sit to have your food, and there could be symptoms of bloaters and lot of wind formation, and then there could be discomfort in the abdomen. This could be associated with pain, as well as feeling of uneasiness, lethargy. So all these problems could be cropping up. Also, there could be the problem of burning sensation in the epigastric region or in the abdomen. So this is also many times accompanied by the problem of indigestion. Now friends, you must understand that once you're having this problem and you're popping pills and only trying to suppress this problem, this would be aggravating in the long run. So it is actually needed that you get comfort from the problem as and when you're having this problem of indigestion, because you must understand that Ayurveda, which is our ancient wisdom science, it narrates every problem, every malady or the disease that sets up in our system with the imbalance of the three doshas. These are the Vata dosha, the Pitta dosha and the Kapha dosha. Now when the problem of indigestion is accompanied by imbalance of Vata dosha, in that case generally the Vata indigestion would be accompanied with the symptoms of having lot of abdominal distension, gas formation could be there, and lot of flatus and bloating in the stomach region could be there, and lot of pain formation is there. In case of Pitta dosha, when it is accompanied by imbalance in the Pitta is accompanied by indigestion, that times you could be having sore burps, and they could be burning sensation in the epigastric region, and the stomach you could be having burning. And also in case Kapha dosha is accompanied by indigestion, in that case you could be having the symptoms of nausea, vomiting, and loss of hunger is there, for feeling of lethargy is there. So this is what Ayurveda says, that any problem if you're having, it is because your doshas, Vata, Pitta and Kapha are imbalanced, and that is how it shows in the symptoms and the signs or the problem you're facing. So friends, I just told you about how Ayurveda identifies this problem of indigestion. Now let me tell you that what are some of the diet rules that Ayurveda suggests you need to follow religiously so that you can save yourself from the problem of indigestion. Yes friends, now let us discuss about the diet rules, the essential diet rules that you should be actually following every day with your each and every meal, so that in case you're suffering from indigestion, or you want to recover from it, or if you want to save yourself from the malady of indigestion, that it should not ever happen to you. So you follow these rules. Ayurveda suggests that you should eat to your own capacity. That is, you should never be doing overeating. Now what tells you that what is your capacity? So hypothetically you need to divide your stomach into 4 parts. Fill 2 parts with solid food, 1 with liquid diet, and keep 1 part empty. so that there is natural free flow of gases and your digestion, the process of digestion can be accompanied very well. Then you also need to, because in your regular routine diet what you should be taking, try to take the diet that is as natural as possible, the seasonal vegetables, fruits. This is actually regarded as sattvic diet in Ayurveda. If you're taking the diet that is sattvic, that is more easily digestible and it assimilates well in our system, and that is how it saves us from this malady of indigestion. Vegetarian diet is also very regarded to be very good, very essential for this purpose. And you should be taking some kind of herbs and kitchen condiments and spices, so that that would help to boost up your slower down digestion. So when you're having good digestion, that is how you can be getting rid of the malady of indigestion after that only. So the herbs and spices, like the condiments, like in our Indian kitchens there are plenty, like asafoetida, like haldi or turmeric, then cumin, then thyme or bishop's weed, and fennel. There's so many of them. They are part of our everyday the kitchens, our Indian kitchens, and make them a part of your diet also. And then you should be eating, now your biggest support could be that you should be eating food only and only when you're hungry, actually hungry. So because when your natural hunger is there, it tells you that your earlier meal has been nicely digested, and that is the time you should be taking food. Try not to be eating in the late evenings and in the early mornings as much as possible. And one thing more I would suggest over here, that is what Ayurveda says, that do not take water after food. When you're taking food, take water before that. It is actually good for you. Take very little water with the meals so that they can be nicely lubricated and good for digestion. But after food, if you're taking water, then it hampers your gastric fire, and then how the problem of indigestion comes up. So friends, we just discussed about the essential Ayurveda diet rules that you should be agreeing to, and then I'll be discussing some of the Ayurvedic remedies and home remedies that are suggested for the problem of indigestion. So I will be suggesting to you some of the Ayurvedic home remedies or the Ayurvedic remedies for the problem of indigestion. If you are having the problem of indigestion, one is cut a piece of ginger, fresh ginger, and into small pieces, and sprinkle some sendha salt or black salt. You can be sprinkling over it along with a few drops of lemon juice, and take it before food, before say about 15 minutes before your meals. Take it once or twice a day. So another remedy I could be suggesting is take a glass of buttermilk, and you can add some roasted cumin seed powder and roasted coriander seed powder also into it, and add some sendha salt or the rock salt, and then you can be taking this glass full of buttermilk twice with your meals, once in the morning, once in the evening. And mint is very good for you. You can be chewing slowly the leaves of mint or pudina as it is called, or you can be making a mint chutney, because in the chutney some more of the condiments and spices that are, they actually help to invigorate the slow down digestion, because like the onions you could be adding, then the coriander leaves along with the mint leaves, and you could be adding some lemon juice into it, and ginger also. So, and a powder of pinch of asafoetida. Asafoetida is hing. So add it also to your mint chutney, and then it's going to really help you to boost the digestion. So take it twice with your meal, once in the evening. And aloe vera juice is also good for you. Take it in the dose of 10 to 20 ml. You can be having it twice a day and take it on the empty stomach. And another I would suggest is a glass full of warm water with half a teaspoon of honey and a few drops of lemon juice. You mix it and take it early morning before you start with your regular activities of the day, because this helps to boost the digestion and helps to save you from the problem of indigestion. So friends, we just discussed about the remedies, some of the remedies that Ayurveda suggests for staying clear of the malady of indigestion. So Ayurvedic treatments for the problem of indigestion, they work on removing the ama or reducing the ama. Now ama is the undigested food matter which causes the toxicity. So it is the toxic matter, and when it is removed from the system, then naturally the agni or the gastric fire is invigorated, and that is how you could be relieved from the problem of indigestion. So in Ayurveda we have many therapies specifically for detoxification of the system. There are panchakarma therapies, and then there are we actually focus on balancing the three doshas, the vata dosha, pitta dosha and kapha dosha. The three doshas need to be balanced so that you can gain back health. And if the problem of indigestion is chronic, or if you're having more of the symptoms, then these kind of therapies would be suggested and in Ayurveda. And we would of course in Ayurveda go in for boosting digestion by some other rejuvenation therapies, and rasayanas would be given, and rejuvenation remedies would be given and suggested to you, because in Ayurveda we are very serious about having a wonderful digestion. In one of in Ashtang Hridaya, that is in Ayurveda text, Ashtang Hridaya, it is said that your Agni is very very important for you, because you must try to keep your Agni or your gastric fire invigorated and take care to keep it balanced, because once it is said that once the Agni is lost, life is lost. And if your Agni is balanced, then you can be enjoying the fruit of health and wellness throughout your life. And if this Agni is seized by some kind of dosha imbalance, so then it could result into you being seized by so many maladies and diseases could set into the system. So take care of your Agni, take care of your digestion, and you can be using all these Ayurvedic remedies and diet tips that I just shared with you. And thank you friends, it was nice talking to you. I hope you will gain good health with the remedies that we just discussed. And you can reach me and at my you can write me a web email at sonika.krishna@gmail.com, and you can visit me at my website, that is www.drsonikkrishnan.com. Thank you friends.